បាទសួស្តីអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងមើលមកកាន់ផ្នែកមួយទៀតគឺ fill in the blanks គឺនៅក្នុង listening section ហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងមើលទៅគឺឃើញថា this is a listening task type that has listening and writing skill you have to answer to a recording and write a missing words in the transcription of a recording you will do 2 to 3 fill in the blank task ហើយនេះគឺជា instruction នេះគឺជា volume audio status box ហើយជាមួយនឹង volume control ហ្នឹង volume control ហើយជាមួយនឹងនេះគឺ transcription នៃ recording ជាមួយនឹង missing word ដែលយើងត្រូវនឹងធ្វើការពេញ write the missing you hear in each blank ហើយ strategy ហ្នឹងគឺថាយើងគួរតែធ្វើការ skim បាទ quickly skim the text again in general idea of the topic យើងដឹងថាគេនិយាយពីអីសិនBe ready to write each missing word on a erasable notebook booklet as you hear each word and type directly into the each blank បាទឬក៏យើងអាច type ផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងឬក៏យើងទៅសេ The audio status box will count down from 7 seconds and the audio will then begin. Write what you hear as you hear each missing word during the recording.Write or type the word quickly and be ready for the next one. Do not check your spelling at this point. បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងគួរតែធ្វើការ type ឬក៏យើងទៅសេបានកាន់តែលឿនកាន់តែល្អណាហ្នឹងហើយយើងកុំតន់អាចខ្វល់ពី spelling ជួនកាលយើង type អញ្ចឹងទៅយើងដឹងថាពាក្យហ្នឹងបាត់ពាក្យអីគេប៉ុន្តែគ្រាន់តែ spelling ជួនកាលខុសអីអញ្ចឹងអាហ្នឹងយើងអាចត្រឡប់មកវិញកែបានអញ្ចឹងណាហ្នឹងហើយFollow the speaker in transcription so that you do not miss a word. Do not get behind បាទកុំឲ្យយឺតពេកគេ record បាត់ហើយយើងនឹកមើលខាងផ្នែកក្រោយហ្នឹងហើយ keep writing and typing each missing word until the audio stops បាទ check and type after the audio stop read the sentence and that has the first missing word and confirm the word that you wrote makes sense បាទគឺយើង check មើលហើយ continue for each blank type carefully and check your answer each time incorrect spelling will score 0 for that blank បាទអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវ check ឲ្យច្បាស់ use grammar clues to make sure you type the correct form of word noun verb adjective etc read through one last time for meaning to confirm each word and check your spelling and then click next to move on បាទSoft skill tested គឺ listening ជាមួយនឹង writing ដែល listening ហ្នឹងគឺ identify words and phrases appropriate to the context understanding academic vocabulary comprehending explicit and implicit information following an oral sequencing of information ហើយ writing គឺ writing from dictation using words and phrases appropriate to the context using correct grammar and correct spelling Preparation គឺយើងធ្វើការ practice matching the written form of a word to be sound to the sound listen to the podcast of a lecture and then stop recording every 10 seconds I write down the last word you hear by you heard and then play the part again and check the word you wrote makes sense in the sentence បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺគេឲ្យយើងធ្វើការ practice listening ទៅកាន់ lecture ណាមួយរាល់ពេល10នាទីយើង stop ម្ដង10វិនាទីយើង stop ម្ដងបន្ទាប់មកពាក្យចុងក្រោយដែលយើងបានឮហ្នឹងគឺយើង write down ហើយយើង check មើលថាតើយើងទៅសេហ្នឹងត្រូវអត់ Check the pronunciation of any new words you learn by using a dictionary with the words recorded. Make sure you know where the stress falls within the word. Confirm the spelling of new words as you learn them. Practice typing words in lists. This will help you to familiar with the QWERT keyboard ដែលយើង keyboard យើងធម្មតាហ្នឹងបាទ QWERT ឬគេហៅអញ្ចឹង the type of English that language keyboard used in academic PTE academic បាទអញ្ចឹងធម្មតាទេអា keyboard យើងប្រើរាល់ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងប្រចាំថ្ងៃហ្នឹងគឺអាហ្នឹងហើយ Ask a friend to read short sentences to you from a magazine type the sentences you hear on your computer with the spell checker turned off and look at what you have written are there any missing or misspelled words and run the spell checker through a sentence to see if you were right Và này cứ còn lúc gì cả practice thế. Write a word bank for new words with as many form of the word you listed as you can find, such as the verb, the noun, adjective or adverb form of the words. Education គឺជា noun, educate គឺជា verb, educated adjective. You can add synonyms, antonym or collocation to your word bank to expand your vocabulary. Use or add to your word banks every day. នេះគឺជាការដែលយើងអាចនឹងរៀនដើម្បី expand នៅ vocabulary កាន់តែច្រើនយើងរៀនបន្ថែមទៀត if you hear part of the word you can work out what form the word must be and how to spell using grammar or context clues, and use a grammar book with gap fill quizzes to practice choosing the grammatically correct word for each gap. បាទគឺយើងអាចធ្វើការវឹកហាត់ណាហ្នឹងហើយតើពាក្យហ្នឹងគឺជាទម្រង់អីគេវា adjective ឬក៏ verb ឬក៏ adverb អីអញ្ចឹងទៅហើយ spell វាហ្នឹងដោយរបៀបណាដែលប្រើប្រាស់ grammar context clue ហើយប្រើនៅ grammar book ដែលវាមាននៅ gap fill quizzes ហ្នឹងធ្វើការ practice choosing នៅ correctly grammatically correct word សម្រាប់ gap នីមួយៗបាទឥឡូវយើងមើលគឺឃើញថានេះគឺ tip script ទី1 quickly read the text before the recording begins and decide what is it about, and use the important nouns such as languages, school curriculum, business, CVs to help you to do this. ឥឡូវយើងមើលមួយ plate ទៅបាទគឺនេះយើងមើល scheme បាទ learning a language in class never easy and quiet, and it's not the most people would choose to learn other having said that there are plenty of reasons for keeping on the school curriculum, and a fair student go on a tech job, and comments require a young top motivate to do things, and of course one of those បាទនេះគឺគេនិយាយតាក់ទងទៅនឹងក្មេងៗអញ្ចឹងទៅគាត់ធ្វើការរៀនសូត្រហើយដើម្បីធ្វើការស្វែងរកការងារអីមាន CV មានអីចឹងហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងយើងទទួលបានគំនិតជា general មួយហើយឥឡូវយើងធ្វើការ practice listening ហើយយើង feel នៅ missing word ហ្នឹងដែលខ្ញុំប្រើប្រាស់នៅ note page ណាបាទ note page សម្រាប់ធ្វើការកត់នៅចម្លើយហ្នឹងព្រោះខ្ញុំអត់អាចធ្វើការ type នៅកន្លែងនេះបានទេហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងចាំស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់គ្នាតែម្ដងបាទឥឡូវយើងធ្វើការស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់គ្នាតែម្ដងទៅ
Test 1 Fill in the blanks Page 50 1
Learning a language in the classroom is never easy, and quite frankly, it's not the way that most people would choose to learn if they had other options. Having said that, there are plenty of reasons for keeping languages on the school curriculum. For one thing, a fair number of students go on to take jobs in business and commerce that require a basic knowledge of a second language. When you talk to young employees in top companies, it seems that they had a career plan from the start. They were motivated to find additional things to put on their CVs, and of course language is one of those added but significant extras.
បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងបានស្ដាប់ហើយខ្ញុំម្លងអស់ពាក្យមួយគឺឡើងតែជាប់មើលពាក្យដែលថា quite frankly ហ្នឹងហើយឡើង check spelling វាក៏ហួសបាត់ទៅអញ្ចឹងពេលយើងនេះច្បាស់លាស់គឺយើងកុំឲ្យសោះបាទហើយ having said that plenty I need require a basic knowledge of second language when you talk to young employee បាទគឺ employee កន្លែងហ្នឹងដូចជាមាន s ទៀតហ្នឹងហើយគឺឥឡូវដោយសារនេះគឺជាការ practice ទេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំធ្វើការចាក់នៅ recording នឹងមួយសារទៀតហើយយើងចាំស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់គ្នាទៀតបាទ
Test 1 Fill in the blanks Page 50 1
Learning a language in the classroom is never easy, and quite frankly, it's not the way that most people would choose to learn if they had other options. Having said that, there are plenty of reasons for keeping languages on the school curriculum. For one thing, a fair number of students go on to take jobs in business and commerce that require a basic knowledge of a second language. When you talk to young employees in top companies, it seems that they had a career plan from the start. They were motivated to find additional things to put on their CVs, and of course language is one of those added but significant extras.
បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងឃើញហើយនេះគឺជាចម្លើយដែលខ្ញុំបានស្ដាប់មកហ្នឹងណាហ្នឹងហើយគឺកន្លែងដែល missing ឡើងនេះគឺពាក្យថា options ហើយនេះគឺ employees បាទ employees កន្លែងនេះគឺមាន s ហ្នឹងហើយគឺយើងស្ដាប់មែនតើហើយយើងមើល grammar ទៅគឺឃើញហើយបើសិនជាមានតែមួយគឺហើយ a young employee ចឹងទៅហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងចូលមកកាន់នៅtip script ទី2បាទ Note down the missing words as you hear them on the erasable notebook booklet provided. Write down every missing word you think you hear, and when the recording is over, use the notes to help you decide on the correct spelling. បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺគេប្រាប់ហើយយើង note down នៅ missing word នៅពេលដែលយើងឮវាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំនឹងអត់សរសេរនៅ erasable notebook booklet ទេដោយសារ typing គឺវាលឿនជាងដូចយើងដឹងស្រាប់ហើយហ្នឹងហើយ when recording is over use the note to help you decide on the correct spelling ឥឡូវយើងចាំស្ដាប់នៅ recording ទី30ហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងចាក់ស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់គ្នា
2. The assignment that I'm going to set for the holiday period is one that we've given students for a number of years. It's quite practical and will allow you to get out and about. It's no good being shut up in your rooms all the time. It does have a written element too. Basically, it's a data gathering exercise, and there are two choices with regard to how you collect the data. We'll go through those in a moment. I'm also going to give you a link to an internet site that is, well, it's critical that you review this before you do anything, as it provides a lot of guidance on data presentation, both in terms of how you plot it, its diagrammatic form, and also its description, which has to be clear.
បាទអញ្ចឹង recording មួយនេះគឺខ្ញុំអត់បានម្លងពាក្យណាមួយទេគឺយើងឃើញហើយគឺខ្ញុំបានទាំងអស់ហើយខ្ញុំច្បាស់ថា grammatical ហ្នឹងគឺត្រូវទៀតដោយសារគេគឺយើងមើលទាំងអស់គ្នា it's quite practical បាទដោយសារ quite ហ្នឹងជាទូទៅវាភ្ជាប់មកជាមួយទៅនឹង adjective ណាហ្នឹងហើយ it is quite practical អញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំច្បាស់ថាពាក្យហ្នឹងត្រូវហើយ it's not good being shut up in the rooms all the time. It does give you a written element បាទដោយសារ element ហ្នឹងវាមាន ដូចអញ្ចឹងយើងអត់មាន s នៅក្រោយវាទេ basically it's a data gathering exercise and there are two choices with regard to how you collect បាទ how you collect ហ្នឹងគឺជា verb ហើយហ្នឹងហើយគឺអត់មាន s អត់មានអីនៅហ្នឹងទេដោយសារតែ you យើងដឹងស្រាប់ហើយហ្នឹងហើយ grammar ធម្មតាទេគឺយើងមើលបន្ថែមទៀតបាទ I'm going to give you a link to an internet site that is well it's critical that you review ដូចគ្នាគឺអត់មាន s អត់មានអីទេដោយសារនេះគឺវានៅក្រោយពាក្យ you ណាបាទហើយ this before you do anything and as it provides a lot of guidance on data presentation both in terms of how you plot it diagrammatic form and also its description បាទ description គឺការពណ៌នាអីចឹងទៅ which has to be clear ហ្នឹងហើយនេះគឺជាខ្ញុំគិតថា listening ផ្នែកមួយនេះគឺមានភាពងាយស្រួលហើយយើងចាំមើលបន្ថែមទៀតតើមាន exercise ណាការពិបាកជាងនឹងអត់ទេណាព្រោះបើសិនយើងប្រៀបធៀបទៅជាមួយការ listening 90វិនាទីហ្នឹងផ្នែកខាងលើនោះហើយយើងធ្វើការ write down នៅអ្វីដែលយើង hear យើងបានស្ដាប់ហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងរៀងត្រូវការគិតបន្តិចព្រោះអីអាមួយហ្នឹងគឺយើងស្ដាប់ដូចជា1នាទីកន្លះហើយយើងគេទុកពេលយើង10នាទីដើម្បីធ្វើការ write ហើយអានេះគឺមានភាពងាយស្រួលជាងបើប្រៀបធៀបទៅឥឡូវយើងមើលបាទគឺហ្នឹងហើយគឺអត់មានទេក្នុងនេះគឺវាមានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងហើយយើងចាំជួបតាក់ទងទៅនឹង highlight នៅ correct summary ហ្នឹងនៅវីដេអូបន្ទាប់ទៀតអរគុណចំពោះការតាមដានរបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាជួបគ្នានៅវីដេអូក្រោយ